What's going on, people? Welcome back to another video. Now, today we are back on the S13, and I know we've sort of neglected this in the last couple of videos, but the whole wiring thing is not going well. So I thought what we need to do with this is start prepping the bodywork for some paint. So today I'm going to show you how to paint your car on a budget, pretty much. I'm not the best painter, I haven't done much of it. I'm just going to show you from what I've learned from painting my blue Civic, and we're going to try do a better job on this. But I'll show you how the Civic come out now, because to me it's good enough as a track car. That is, it's more than good enough. And with this, I want it a bit better, so we're going to spend some more time on the bodywork. But I'm going to show you how to do that today. So as we can see, it's actually not a bad paint job, apart from where I put my sunroof bang in, and paint doesn't stick to silicone at all, so that's why it's last come off. And I got a bit of a scuff on the front bumper. I didn't put my handbrake wasn't connected, and I thought it wasn't rolling away, but it rolled away and rolled into the our roller shutter door in our old unit. But apart from that, the paint work ain't too bad. Obviously you can probably tell this side has a lot of filler from where I've put the arch in, but apart from that I think it's pretty good, especially because this only cost me £250 to paint this car. I'm over the moon with it, so we're going to replicate that today on my S13. So what we're going to need to do this paint: sanding discs, we're doing 600 grit. We will use some coarser stuff for the body filler before hitting it with that, just so we get a smooth finish. Obviously some spreaders. So next we'll need some body filler. I've got a multi-purpose body filler without the fiberglass. I don't know why, but it was on the shelf, so I got it. And I need some primer. This is for the filler, because with the colour we're painting this, we do want it all one colour, because it will show. I'm not going to tell you what colour it is now. You'll have to tune in to one of the next videos, well, next episode of this little series on painting the car, and you'll see what I mean. It's going to be good. It's not basic. You're going to be swinging. You're going to be punching each other. So that's the only hint you get in. But yeah, and also for the roof. You've probably seen the roof is not in primer, and it's fucked. So we're going to try sort that out as well. So first thing we need to do is get this tarpaulin off and start doing some prep. Oh, also need an orbital sander, but we'll probably be doing the roof with block sanding, because we want to smooth. We don't want the roof looking wavy, because it'll let the whole thing down. So we're gonna try our best with that. Again, I'm not a bodywork man. I'm a mechanic, and if I can't fix it with hammer, I don't want to fucking know about it. We'll see how long it takes for us to get the hammer out on doing this. Right, so covers off and on the floor of there, bonnet now over there and off my roof. And as you can see, it's actually not too bad. We got some high spots by here, so we'll try tap those out, and then any low spots we'll do some filling. So what I think we need to, yeah, you can feel some by there. So what I think we should do first is hit with a DA with some 600. And then once we sanded it with some primer, sand it again, hit it with some filler, and hopefully get this roof looking pretty good. And then with the rest of the car, I know all the prep work's pretty much been done. There are some bits I need to touch up. A lot of it is rusting through, because we've got a bit of a leaky roof. That's why the cover was on there. But yeah, and obviously we got to sort this out as well, get that all in primer. We'll get all this in primer as well. We'll take these off, because I want to paint the car with no kit on, and then so then if I ever change my mind with the kit, there isn't weird edges show. I'd just rather the whole car painted. But we are only going to paint up to this line, because we're going to leave the engine bay white, which will look pretty cool if you ask me. So let's get into the bodywork, the worst part. so as you can see what we've managed to do there, I am actually going to move to a slightly more aggressive disc, a 240. Hit it with a 240 now, the entirety of the roof, and then we're going to make our way back up again, because the 600 doesn't seem to be doing what I was anticipating to do. Right, so I'm actually pretty happy with how this is actually turning out now. It all nice and smooth. I had to go back over it with some coarser stuff, and then I worked my way back up to the 600. So what we're going to do now is we'll blow all this red dust off with the airline blower, and then we can go about priming the roof, and then sand it down again, hit it with some body filler, and then I can re-sand it then. So that's what we're going to do. So we'll go get the airline blower from over there. Joe's over there. Fuck you, Joe. And we'll start making some progress on this. Right, so I've just blown off the roof, wiped it down. It's all nice and clean now. So what we're going to do, instead of primering it all, reading and research online, surprisingly, I can just pop the body filler straight to the bare metal, which we're going to do for where the low spots are. And then we can prime over the top. So what we're going to do is start mixing up some of this multi-purpose body filler.
Anytime today. That is how you open a tin.
That's how you open it.
The forbidden ice cream.
Where's all my stuff? What do I do with everything? Not too sure on the ratio, but we'll just do what looks right.
Does that look right?
Yeah, looks good enough.
Mixy mixy.
Again, I don't really know what I'm doing, but we're learning.
Felt like that's clearly evident.
Joe, you don't know what you're doing either.
Yeah, really.
Until you buy an S chassis, you can be one of the S project, but S project boys.
Project S boys.
Project S
My
boys.
man developed a tip.
Now that's all nice and mixed, we're going to try and get this on the roof. But we'll start on the, I think we'll start on the better side, because you can slightly feel some bumps and stuff in there. So we'll try it on this side first, and see how we get along with that. Again, I'm putting a bit more than what you probably should do, because I'll just sand it back down. But if you ask someone who knows what they're doing, they're probably fucking cringing at this now. Sorry, God.
Let's have a look at the mess, shall we? Oh, it looks not alright on camera.
Not too bad. We'll go to the blah, 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 blah. Right. So that side is done. We'll come back to that when it's dried a bit. If I've put enough hard in there, and if it dries, we'll go over to the worst side now and try do some body work. We're doing a drift car respray. You get me?
Drift spec.
Drift spec. It'd be like my track car, but again, my track cars I painted that a year ago, and it's better than what I was expecting.
Yeah, still tidy.
Yeah.
What are you feeling for?
I'm feeling for low spots where I can feel the panel.
And that's where you put the filler?
That's where I'm putting the filler, filling the low spots. I think it's the most I've ever concentrated.
biting the lip as well.
Concentration.
Yeah, the lip biting.
Concentrated.
As you see, we've got our filler in the low spots, a lot more on this side, and we did mix up the perfect amount of filler, to be fair. There is a bit of a low spot by there still, but this will be hidden by our window trim, so I'm not actually too fussed about how getting close to the edge we are. But the rest of this, we're going to let this dry now. I might get the heat gun on it just to speed up the process a bit, and then the same on that side as well. And then when that's dry, I can go ahead and sand that down so it's all perfectly smooth. It was some primer, and we're done with the roof then, and then we can move on to taking the rear overs off and start sanding everything else. I need to sand these down as well where it's black, and I'm thinking maybe putting a chrome sticker by there, because on the glass you'll be able to, that's where 200SX will be, and I think from factory they got their chrome by there as well. So we'll do that, wait for this to dry, and then I can go ahead and get some start sanding that down and get some primer onto it.
Yippee!
You gotta go back up. Just keep the noise down, that's our landlord's house. You've got to go real tight in, yeah. Back wheels off the floor. What an absolutely lovely car. Gated manual, R8, V8, naturally aspirated. Doesn't really get much better than that, does it?
Hello there.
You were proper three-wheeling up there then?
Can I make it?
Yeah. No, surprisingly not.
We're filming that in there. Let me out of it.
You figured out how to use it, yeah?
Nope.
No. Buys the supercar, don't even know how to drive. Best go watch him out, otherwise he's not going to have a front bumper left. Or front splitter or anything. Because this slant is absolutely horrible to get in and out of. Bit of left. A bit of right, sorry. Close. Nice one, Robo. See you later. Absolutely beautiful car. Would love a supercar one day, but for now we'll stay with the Jap crab or Jap scrap or whatever you want to call it. But yeah, brilliant car. Right, nice little catch up with Robo and his R8, but in the meantime our filler has dried. So the plan is, if I hit this with the DA, just take all the excess off first, and then I'll grab a block of wood from by here and then block sand it so it's all nice and smooth. So we'll do that now. I'm gonna need a 2-minute break from this. My arms are killing. Right, give this a break for 2 minutes and then we'll get back to it. Right, so we're done now with the block sanding and I am actually pretty happy with that. Seeing as I don't do body work, I've only ever painted one car before. But yeah, it's all nice and smooth. So I've just masked up just along the edge, roughly. Because again, I still got the rest of the car to do a bit of body work on. But we're going to get our primer down. On the roof, I just need to give this another quick wipe over. And then we should be all good to get the primer down. And then we'll get some primer on it. And hopefully, it looks good. But all with body work, it's all in the prep. And I can understand why they charge so much to do it, but I can't justify paying that sort of money to paint my old 90s shit box. But yeah, we'll give our a quick wipe and then lay some primer down. Right, that's probably shaken up enough, to be honest. Oh, is that an adjustable tip? Let's have a look. This comes out now. It's not coming out too bad, actually. Right, we'll lay some of this down and I'll see you guys in a minute. Right, so we're done with the primer now. It doesn't look too bad. I did run out though with the can I bought, so I will pick up another can tomorrow and finish painting that. But too bad. I know the primer is a different colour to the body, so I'm hoping it doesn't make too much of a difference when it comes to painting the colour. But we'll see when we come to that. Worst case scenario, we just got to redo all the work we just did, which would be fucking brilliant. But yeah, not too bad. Again, this is just a cheap do-it-yourself paint job. Obviously, I've primed the roof with a rattle can, but when it comes to painting, we will be using an actual spray gun to do so. So we will get, hopefully, a nice finish on the rest of the body. But yeah, if you guys did enjoy the video, make sure you like and drop a comment down below on what I could have done better with the prep work on the roof, and also make sure you subscribe and turn those post notifications on, because in the next couple of videos we will be finishing up the body work on this and then we will be painting it. And I'm telling you now, you do not want to miss the next video when this is painted, because it's going to look unbelievable. So yeah, make sure you do all those things I just told you to do, and I will see you guys in the next video.